So many of you that watched last week's video on dropper lengths as I was fishing for salmon and steelhead on the lower Columbia River emailed me and asked, hey, what's going on with all these triangle leads that you're using? Well, a lot of people are used to using the round leads when salmon and steelhead fishing, and in many areas that's all you need. The Bonneville area, a round lead when at anchor is going to do just fine, simply because you've got a fairly rocky bottom and you can get away with these things all day long. In fact, I'd venture to guess that most people that are fishing in the Portland area, they very rarely, if ever, even have the triangles in their boat. Well, from Portland down, I would have you highly consider fishing the pyramids, fishing the triangle leads, and here's why. So many places that we're fishing in the lower Columbia, we're setting up fairly tight to the bank, and we're on slopes where the sand is literally, you know, going down to channel depth eventually. And some areas are more flat-like and some areas are more abrupt. But the thing that you want to keep in mind all the time, and that is that the round leads are going to move around, and they literally will roll around on the bottom as you get pressure on your main line. They're going to want to roll to, you know, compensate for that pressure. And as well, if you're on a slope, they will literally just roll down the hill. And these triangle leads are going to prevent that. In fact, so many people are trying to cast towards the beach, and you might have a bait that's, you know, 45 degree or better, just straight out the side of the boat. And if you're fishing a couple guys, you're kind of spreading these depths out. And by using the pyramid, you can get it over there. It's going to stay there unless you load up with weeds or something like that, but it is going to stay there. And when you hook a fish there, you're going to know where you hooked it, as opposed to as that thing's gently over the course of 20 minutes rolling down the hill. You're not really sure where that lane is that you caught that fish in, and you do want to know that. One other suggestion, you'll see that I've got a 4-sided and a 3-sided here. If you can get these 3-sided, and there aren't a lot of molds out there that still have the 3 sides to them, get them every single time. And if you can find a mold with the 4s or the 5s, you can see this is a 4 here. I don't have a 3-sided mold, and I don't know anybody with it, but the 3 sides versus the 4 sides, what's the difference? Well, you've got more surface area on 3 sides than you would in breaking up the same 4 ounces over the course of 4 sides. So if you can get these 3-siders, you're going to find yourself in better shape. And you know, anywhere you're fishing sand, you're going to want to fish these pyramids, and I think you'll find better results with your fishing experience.